Hi everyone. Sorry I'm not going to be there in class tonight, but I wanted to video my presentation so you could all see what I worked on. I ended up partnering with a company called Avaya, and we worked on a project with energy efficiency and software coding. So, energy efficiency measures in hardware have been thoroughly explored and great leaps have been made. However, always on the forefront, Avaya recognized the frontier of energy conservation is through software coding and using alternatives to traditional computing, such as cloud databases. Avaya is a multinational technology company headquartered in Santa Clara, California. Next time you're in an office, take a look around you, and you'll be surprised to find many Avaya products. They are a multi-channel business communication solutions company working on innovative ways customers and teams work together. Among their many products and services, Avaya specializes in networks, cloud computing, video conferencing, and phone communication solutions. Maybe I should have used one of their products to record this. Anyways, initial objectives of the project were to capture recommendations on how to incorporate energy conservation into Avaya software design and to estimate the energy reductions that could be achieved by employing these methods. The ideal final deliverable was a creation of an implementation plan that outlined specific requirements that align with Avaya's existing coding processes. This deliverable was to be used by the Avaya corporate responsibility team to take a very tactical approach to integrating energy efficiency coding practices into the existing software coding practice. This includes a tactical approach to integrating energy efficiency coding practices into existing software design processes to be used by the Avaya corporate responsibility team. Specifically, Avaya wanted a spreadsheet listing all the coding standards and methods with brief descriptions of each. With that, a list of questions and areas to be explored further were to be outlined to determine their applicability to Avaya's always-on software. From that exploration, I was to explore remaining areas of applicability to determine the appropriate next steps. Once a finalized list of coding standards and methods was completed and all aspects of energy efficiency and coding were explored, I was to quantify the energy savings from incorporating these measures into Avaya's software design. Those numbers would be put into a spreadsheet, which would become part of an implementation plan for incorporating these measures into coding practices. Important to this was ensuring the practices fit with the existing design processes used by Avaya. All of these were to be made into a final deliverable, either in the form of a checklist for Avaya software coders or as a PowerPoint outlining specific actions for integrating energy efficiency coding into Avaya software design. While much progress was made on these efforts in identifying energy efficiency coding practices and companies with case studies leading the way, it became clear that the scope of work was outside of my abilities. Lacking a technical background, I would spend twice as much time wrapping my head around what I was reading as I was spending on doing the actual project research. This led to a transition where I could apply my business expertise and socially responsible business background to the project at hand and hand it off to someone better equipped to understand the material. I compiled the spreadsheet to be circulated through the Avaya software coding team, emailed multiple contacts within Avaya for feedback on the project, and created a plan for Avaya to continue the project without detracting from my daily work. As is typical, a few more roadblocks were met, as some of the people identified for me to talk to had actually been let go, and with almost no traction gained by the survey that I sent out as well. So we decided to transition on the project. Recognizing the importance of this project to Avaya's operations and the fact that they already allocated a good amount of time on this project, I had to get creative. Luckily, the decision was obvious and fit well within the principles of socially responsible business we've been exploring this year. I packaged my progress into this PowerPoint for Avaya, which will be used to introduce the project to whomever will take over. And along with the PowerPoint, I have recommended either a scholarship contest or an internship position to continue the work in a way that adds value to Avaya while taking relatively little time and expense. Ideally, I would like to see a scholarship contest put out by Avaya, challenging young, bright minds to explore this topic and submit their recommendations in a scholarship competition. If done along with some public relations, this will accomplish the goals of the project, gain positive PR for Avaya, provide a child with a scholarship, and confirm Avaya's commitment to corporate social responsibility. An alternative option to to the scholarship project is hiring an intern. This will likely result in a higher level deliverable, especially if you have an intern in the master's level. But it will also require more internal time for Avaya, as well as the potential costs of paying both the intern and their supervisor. However, similar to the scholarship contest, it will accomplish the goals of the project, help an intern gain skills in the field, and provide Avaya with a new program they can implement. They will base all of their work off of what I already have, the case studies, the companies that have set precedents, and the specific techniques, and they'll be able to finish the project for Avaya. This will be great in terms of Avaya fulfilling their corporate social responsibility goals, realizing energy efficiency gains along the way, and for their corporate social responsibility. Thank you. Bye.